Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Chicagoland Speedway, a track I have not had on this channel in my offline series in a long, long time. Finally, a track where passing can occur. Um, and we're getting ready for the third playoff race of round one, as we're going to be in Indiana for a little bit. Or no, Illinois, rather. Wow, I can't believe I made that mistake. So we're going to be in Illinois for a while. 3 races in a row to be exact: Chicagoland, Gateway, and Springfield. So with that said, let's take a look at our starting lineup here in heat number 1. Hunter Braxton is on the front row with Casey Nanako. Row 2 is Andrew Rich and Eli Bright. Row 3, Sky Commons and Joshua Sekuli. Row 4, a bit of a shocker, it's Donovan Cage and Benjamin Ice. And in row 5, Cole Deaver and Bobo Jones. Ryan Brommer, who's won Heat 1 the last 2 weeks, starts 11th, and Jonathan Zorland starts in 13th. So will today be the day? Hunter Braxton or Andrew Rich, or maybe Zorland comes from the back and they get Heat win number 8.
Drivers, start your engines!
We once again have 3 drivers with 4 main event wins. After Logan moved up to 5 wins on the season, that shrunk down to just his teammates, Lightning and Rich. But now with Brommer getting his 4th win at Road America, he has joined that party. Chevy has now won 12 races in a row. It's the first time all season they've gotten to that number. The past 2 streaks were both 11. Will Chicagoland be the track where Ford or Toyota breaks through for a win? Time will tell. Here we go. Green flag in Heat 1. 14 laps of action. The main event set to be 67 laps. There you see the bottom line coming in big right now as they get onto the backstretch. Brommer's going to make it 3 wide there in the middle of the field. Let's watch Andrew Rich on the inside of Nanako. Nanako's making that middle work good. Nice sunny day so far, 44 degrees outside. And Nanako will hold on to the top, or to second place for now. We'll see if in turn 1, Andrew Rich can make the bottom line work. So far, it looks like the top side is the preferred line. Eli Bright and Sekuli are looking to pass Andrew Rich on the top side. Rich kind of holding his own, but no real luck so far, so it looks like you want to be on the outside here. The officials might change something after the heat races are done. But right now you see Rich on the bottom losing positions. Donovan Cage holding on to his top 10 position right now. Marty Johnson in the back there, 3 wide in the middle of the field actually. And you see Ice and Johnson hold about even. No, even Johnson with a run off the corner. As Andrew Rich is actually struggling to hold off Donovan Cage, but nope, there into the corner he goes. And he'll slide up in front of Donovan. Sekuli's going to make a move on Eli Bright. Question is, can he get it to stick? And you see they're about pretty even, but right there is where the 88 gets a run and the 01 checks up a lot. That's going to allow Andrew Rich to get a run, and now Commons is looking to the outside. That's for 4th place. And once again, you see through the corner, Sekuli with a great run. Oh, but he made the move in the middle of corner exit. That's going to hurt him. Meanwhile, Casey Nanako is on the bumper of Hunter Braxton as he moves to the middle line, trying to get a run off the corner. As now Bright has to deal with Sekuli, and it looked like Rich was going to go to the inside of Commons there. So it looks like with tire wear, the bottom comes around a little bit. You can see again Sekuli trying to clear Eli Bright. but very, very difficult it is. In battle for the top spot on lap 6, it's between Nanako and Braxton. As you see, the top time on the board is Andrew Rich, but side by side battle for the lead between Nanako and Braxton. Nanako looking for what would be his first heat win on the season. Still side by side for the lead they are, and Sekuli and Rich side by side as well. Looks like Rich is going to go back to single file, as will Nanako, as Sekuli continues to fight hard on the inside of Eli Bright. 3 wide there in the middle of the field. That's Ice, Fitzwater, and Bobo Jones. Bottom 4 right now. Adam Flickinger, shockingly outside the top 20, along with Slade Jagger, Zane Beckett, and Frodemar Ott. Bright holds off Sekuli, but Commons was on the top side, and he will fly by Bright on the top for third place. Andrew Rich, Bright's teammate, is looking for what would be fourth place as he's in the middle. Halfway through Heat 1. And Rich will get by the 0-1 here, I believe, into turn 1, maybe out of turn 2. And indeed he does, and Deaver's looking there as well. Rich will get a run here on Bright. Commons is really closing up on Nanako right now. And yeah, look at how much bite Commons has in the corner. They're coming to 5 laps to go here in heat number 1. Fall off is already to 1 second. Actually, it's more so 8/10 right now, but there's Commons with a move on Nanako. Can he get it to stick? He's making it work. He's going to have a bad angle here, though, into turn 3. Still pushing hard. Side by side they are for second place. Nanako unable to get the bite off the corner. Oh, nope, there's the run right there. Commons will likely slide back in line. And that's exactly what he'll do. Rich into 5th. Sekuli now falling backwards, as Cage is just about outside the top 10 now. He's holding off 10th right now over Jesse Turner. Coming to 3 to go. No signs of pit stops here in Heat 1. Braxton looking for Heat win number 8 on the season. Commons makes another move for second. He really dives it into the corner this time. But does he clear him? Ooh, he might have got him. He might have got him. Is the angle in 3 enough? Yes, it is indeed. Skype Commons to second with a run on Hunter Braxton. There's the move for the lead. No, he doesn't quite get there. Now he is. Skype Commons with 2 to go in Heat 1, making a move on Hunter Braxton for the heat race lead. While he runs the bottom, Nanako runs the middle. Nanako getting somewhat of a run on the 19. 19 back to the bottom. Nanako holding the middle for now. They will not pit here in Heat 1. Cole Deaver up to 5th place. Who gets the win here in this heat? Is it Braxton or will it be Commons? Where does Commons make the move? Ooh, he moves to the middle a little bit there. He's going to get a huge bite off of turn 2. In the draft, the Skype Commons. Pushing right to the quarter panel of Commons. Or of Braxton, rather. Commons is. But off of turn 4, Braxton's going to hold on, and he'll get his 8th heat win of the season. A hard-fought effort by the 19, but it wasn't enough. Missing the race will be Adam Flickinger, Slade Jagger, Frodemar Otson, Zane Beckett. Zorlin finishes 21st, but he's in the playoffs, so he locks in. That kicks Flickinger out. And man, Flickinger lost to Peter Onjak for 19th by 1/100th of a second. That was the difference between Flickinger making the race. Instead, it's going to be Peter Onjak. That'll do it for Heat 1. I will see you all for Heat 2. Getting ready for Heat number 2 here at Chicagoland. The clouds have come in and the temperature has dropped to 35 degrees. So it's going to be a faster paced heat. We didn't see anyone have to pit in Heat 1. I'm wondering if they're going to have to here in Heat 2. It should be interesting to watch. Front row is Johnny Gardner and Dylan Young. Row 2, Audra Baran-Auskas and RJ Bishop. Row 3 is James Ellison and Matthew Logan. Row 4, Alan Cavanero and Seth Cole. And in row 5 is Nico Tringali and Samet Oskin. So that is your starting lineup here. Looking at the back, Nareza starts in 18th. Lucky for him, the top side's kind of an advantage here. It will likely not be such an advantage in the main event, but that is to be determined by officials. They're not really sure if they want to change it or not. It did produce some pretty good action, even if it was hard to make a pass. So the better car seems to prevail anyways, because Commons made it work on the bottom, as difficult as it was. So we'll see what the officials decide on, but right now this is the condition we're in, and with cloudy condition it will only amplify. Plus tonight we're going to be night racing for the main event. It will be the first night race. Actually, Iowa was a night race, I forgot. So yeah, we've actually had a lot of night races lately. So here in Heat 2,
Gentlemen, start your engines!
here in Heat 2, as many of you know, the top 2 Heat winners have been Lightning with 6 and Baran-Auskas with 5. Braxton just got his 8th, so now Lightning, who was at 6, has more ground to make up if he wants to be the top Heat winner on the season. But Lightning starts outside the top 10. Baran-Auskas is 3rd, so we'll have to wait and see. By the way, Gardner and Zorlin are running the same paint scheme this week, or this race, and they will be at Gateway as well. Green flag is out, and we are underway in Heat number 2. Gardner almost gave Baran-Auskas the line, and man, Baran-Auskas has a really good car. She's already moved up to 2nd, and she's going to make a move for the lead here in turn 3. But there you see the middle line coming in, and Gardner will hold her off for now. Dylan Young in 3rd, Bishop 4th. Side-by-side battle for 5th here. And we'll see how much more powerful the middle line is here with cloudy conditions. Just as strong, if not a little more stronger. Matthew Logan in the 9. Looking for 4th place from RJ Bishop. And look at Dale Lightning up there on the top line. He is flying around this track. Lightning was 3 wide off of turn 4. And now Logan and Ellison to the top side, and the top side really coming in here in Heat 2. Logan will pass Bishop for 4th, as now Lightning moves to the bottom on Samet Oskin. And oh man, Lightning just drove right by the 22, so Lightning is on rails. He's making both lines work. And for a driver that started outside the top 10, he's already up to 8th. Bishop, Ellison, Seth Cole, Lightning, they all run the middle that time by. Logan looking to make a move on Young. Bishop might just make this 3 widest. Baran-Auskas is looking for the top spot from Gardner, but she can't hold the bottom. Logan is just going to get to the outside of Dylan Young there as Ellison's on the outside of Bishop. Oh man, the fans are loving this race, and I think the officials are reconsidering adding grip to the bottom. Baran-Auskas again looking for the top spot. And again, cannot stick it on the bottom. Logan up to third. 3 wide behind them. Ellison to the outside of Young and Bishop as Lightning's behind the 42. He's up to 7th now. And Lightning will go to the middle. Dylan Young really holding these guys up. Where do you go if you're Dale Lightning? He's only to the outside of Bishop now. Ooh, Seth Cole almost gets into the 42 there, into turn 3. Logan trying to track down the top 2. Ellison gets by Young for 4th. Lightning's right up there now in 5th. Fastest lap times. You see Lightning might not be top of the board, but he's got a rocket ship. They're 3 wide again back here. Young, Bishop, and Oskin. Voiles, man, is in the mix here in the top 10. And problems for Colt Hudson. He's 3 laps down. He will miss this race. It looks like Mendez and Nareza are currently kicking out Cole Baker. Well, mostly just Mendez. They are at the back of the field. We're on lap 8. Young continuing to falter. Lightning in 5th, trying to find the way by James Ellison. Seth Cole's right on his bumper, though, in 6th, as Logan continues to close in on the top 2. Johnny Gardner looking for what would be his 3rd heat win. Baran-Oscus her 6th, and Matthew Logan would be looking for his 5th. But will Logan get there? We're running out of laps. It'll be 5 to go at the start-finish line. As Lightning pinned to the bottom by Seth Cole. Battles continue in the back. Huge gap, likely from where Colt Hudson was when he had a problem. Mendez still currently outside the top 20, would have to fall back on the playoff lock-in as Matthew Logan is closing up. Seth Cole will get by Lightning for 5th. Can Matthew Logan get to the 21, and can he pass the 21 and the 98? A whole another 10th that time by Ellison, holding steady. Running about the same lap times as the leader is the 11. And an even bigger question would be, do any of these drivers have to pit? We didn't see pit stops needed in Heat 1, but with cloudy weather, they're using more fuel. And there is Oskin, the 22, coming down pit road here at 3 to go. Does that mean everyone's coming in next time by? Baran-Oscus peaked to the middle that time. She ended up giving up some distance to Gardner. Coming into turn 3, I think the 98 is going to peel in here. He is. Matthew Logan stays out. Baran-Oscus coming down too. Tringali will stay out. Most likely everyone else coming down pit road. But it's Logan and Tringali, the 2 who stay out. Enzo Nareza stays out. Everyone else is pitting. Do you have to pit coming to the white? He does. Matthew Logan's given up the lead to pit. Tringali will pit with him. And so will Nareza. So we go to the 22. Where does he come out of all of this? He's past the 5. Wow, the 5 actually, I think, lost a lot of track position. Oskin's by Ellison, by Bishop. There's Johnny Gardner. Does Oskin have an advantage here? He'll go into turn 3, right behind the 98. The white flag is already out. Oskin up to 2nd. Gardner in the lead. There's Nareza. There's Tringali. There's Matthew Logan. Off of turn 4. It looks like Logan had the preferred strategy. He had to take as little fuel as possible to make it this one lap. And off of turn 4 for the 5th time this season, Matthew Logan wins a heat race. He does it here at Chicagoland. That's also his 2nd heat win of the playoffs here in round 1. And Junior Motorsports is eyeing another grand sweep as 2 Junior Motorsports drivers will grace the front row tonight at Chicagoland. Time will tell who wins the coin toss. Officially missing the race will be Colt Hudson, Wyatt Anderson, Cole Baker, and Chris Wheeler. So congratulations in order to Matthew Logan on the heat win, and I will see you all tonight for the main event.